Good day to you, sports fans, and welcome once again to the only Caltv show that can defend a wide receiver. I'm Dan Fiedler.
I'm Shira Chung.
And today we're going back
and forth.
Our first topic on the board is Cal football. Golden Bears were embarrassed by the Oregon State Beavers this past Saturday, losing 31-14. And the Bears displayed a lot of the same problems that have plagued them for the entire season, most notably penalties and the lack of a secondary. The Beavers have now won the past 3 meetings between the two teams, including every game played in Memorial Stadium this millennium. So, Shara, the question is, do you think the Bears can right any of their perennial wrongs that have plagued them this season, and can they get them right in time for Arizona this Saturday?
Yeah, well, Dan, I think even if they can improve their many issues, they're just not in the mental state right now to pull off a win.
Right, yeah. Their mental state is a little bit affected, to be honest with you, and it stems from a lack of confidence in their ability to defend the football. The secondary is ranked 117th in the Division I football right now. So there's only 3 teams that are lower than them, and this coming from a team that used to be ranked number 6 in the nation. It's just inexcusable, and it's something that's going to plague them for a while. It seems like there's something fundamentally wrong with the defensive schemes that defensive coordinator Bob Gregory has been throwing about. It's not going to look good for these fast-passing teams with, you got Jake Locker and Andrew Luck and Nick Foles coming to town. Really good passers in these last 3 games, and it looks like defensive coordinator Bob Gregory might need to prep his resume.
Now on to women's soccer. The Golden Bears have received a playoff bid to the NCAA tournament, marking their 11th appearance in the past 12 years, despite a 6th place standing in the Pac-10 conference. Now, Dan, how do you think they'll fare against Auburn University, especially given the earlier coaching controversy of the year?
Shara, you make a really good point about that coaching controversy. In case you're unaware, the team lost to Sacramento State before Pac-10 play began, and the coach quit and then came back. It was sort of a poorly thought out decision on his part, and so there was a little bit of resistance for him coming back. And since that day, they're only 4-5-1, which is good enough to get them into the NCAA tournament. But those things have a tendency of lingering around, and I don't like the sound of it.
Yeah, it's also worth mentioning that even if they face the winner of the number one seeded Florida State team versus Southeastern Louisiana,
which is going to be number 1 Florida State. So significant roadblocks to them making a sustained run, I think. Now we turn back to football and the Pac-10 race for the rest of the season. Everybody thought Oregon had it all figured out after their impressive 47-20 victory over USC on Halloween night, but they turned around and laid an egg this past weekend, losing to Stanford 51-42 and dropping out of the top 10. Stanford is now ranked 25 and is in the top 25 for the first time since 2001. So, Shara, is this a case of Oregon being weak and the Pac-10 as a whole being weak, or just everybody in the Pac-10 is strong this year?
Well, Dan, I feel like the Pac-10 is a really strong conference this year. 6 teams are already bowl eligible with the potential of 9. So 9 teams being...
Yeah, that's really astonishing, and it really speaks to the parity that's been in the Pac-10. In years past, we've had sort of the haves at the top and the have-nots who are always getting beaten up on. Definitely not so this year. And Oregon played well against Stanford. They had 42 points, and they put up 47 on a Trojans defense that held Ohio State to under 20 points. So really, this is a conference that's deserving of national respect because any team can put up big numbers on any other team. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Dan Fiedler.
I'm Shara Chung, and tune in next week to get your download for What's Up in Caltv Sports.